town of 500. We're in obviously rural Texas and out in the middle of nowhere. And on a football night, you're going to have 1,500 people at a game. You know, if a bank robber ever wanted to come rob the town, and they could have their access to any home that's in town.
Not a whole lot to do in Gordon, so on Friday night, that's the main thing to do is come and support your team. It's really just like the biggest part of the week for everybody.
You'll kind of see that the stores start painting their windows or putting out flags.
Small towns are, I think, centered around their sports, and our stand's full basically every Friday night, doesn't matter who's playing.
And it's just been a program that uses athletics to build some of the greatest men that are going out there.
Severe storms could develop later in the day, and an isolated tornado is possible. Right now, this is where hail and damaging wind gusts are the main concern.
The day was actually normal. Our phones all started going off, like with the tornado warning.
And normally when they pop up, you don't really pay much attention to it. But you could just kind of tell this just had a little bit different sense to it.
Going back to the day of the tornado, my parents were in the living room, and they came into my room. They loaded me up, loaded my dog up, and my sister. They took us to the storm shelter at the school.
And it was just raining so hard and so gray. It was just gray side rain.
They always say you hear like this freight train type sound. And I heard that sound. Just boom, boom, boom. As I turned over my shoulder, I saw our roof like basically take a deep breath. It just raised up and set back down. Man, it was like coming on a scene of the movie Twister.
The storm lasted about 3 minutes, and it was the fastest 3 minutes. And it just almost like revealed a curtain, you know, of a new reality.
We've learned a lot more about the damage from that EF1 tornado in Palo Pinto County. More than 30 homes were damaged in Gordon. It's about 65 miles west of Fort Worth.
Like walking out onto the field, and it was really some of the most beautiful clouds on the back side of it, to a devastation of what people have built their whole lives around, and see it laid down like a deck of cards, immediately just went to the heartbreak that people were going to see, that you couldn't even give a word to somebody that would describe it.
The moment it was real was when I walked around the corner to the athletic complex and saw the devastation. I was just like, you know, man, this was serious. Yeah, it made a believer out of me that day. Ran outside and saw that our weight room was pretty much destroyed, and I just remember yelling like, man, we don't have an athletic complex.
We opened the field house to try to fish some things out of there. There's helmets that were crushed, shoulder pads that were soaked and crushed, cleats, jersey, pants, girdles.
The devastation, how it affected the players, I think was really super emotional. The reality is, in 3 minutes, you're reminded how small of a part you are in this world. I knew was going to crush them.
My next thought was, how are we going to play football games now? Just what are we going to do, and how are we going to be able to fix this? Everything that we would have wore on a Friday night were just gone.
Getting the equipment that we got from USA Football, it allowed me and our coaching staff to pretty much outfit everybody from actually our youth football all the way to our seniors. You know, that was just huge, getting them in new shoulder pads and getting the new helmets for our varsity guys, the new blocking sled, and just some of that newer equipment. Yeah, it definitely was a game changer for us.
First day, 2 days, we walked in here and saw our new shoulder pads, new helmets and everything. Kind of a sense of relief that maybe we could have a somewhat normal season.
Strapping on a new helmet and shoulder pads is, maybe I'm a new player now too, so I'm coming into this new season with new gear, a new mindset, new football field, new supplies and equipment. And so it makes me feel like a new player that's gone through some trials, and it's going to make me better for it.
It has absolutely been the most backbone thing that has helped us be able to survive. When you see that these kids, and they're able to live their dreams through a sport to prepare them for life, and they've been given every tool accessible by a grant, by people who don't even know their names, but do know their story, gives such hope for where this country is going.
We gained a lot from it. It really makes us want to play for the community, wanted to do it for our city, for our town. Just seeing how great the community is connected, it's really a family.
I feel like the motivation definitely came from knowing that people were willing to help and that we weren't going to shoulder this burden alone. We'll definitely look back on it as what the Team USA football was able to give to us, and I believe that, you know, after the season's over, we'll still see the effects that USA football has given to the team.
It is without a doubt one of the most selfless, caring acts by individuals who have the means to be able to give, who give it to people that doesn't benefit them, and was able to let a community continue on a journey of greatness that may never be matched again. And I'm just honored to be even a small part of that.